The names of BTS's Jungkook and Jimin again became a hot topic on various social media platforms after both appeared in a moment that was said to be full of emotion in front of a number of world figures. In a grand atmosphere filled with international stars, Jungkook and Jimin managed to steal the spotlight not only because of their popularity as BTS members, but also because of the heartfelt remarks they delivered in front of famous guests such as Beckham Shakira, to the world's phenomenal streamer, iShowSpeed. The moment immediately became the talk of fans around the world. Many said they were surprised to see how Jungkook and Jimin spoke candidly about their journey through the years with BTS. Amid the glare of cameras and the attention of millions of pairs of eyes, both showed a side rarely seen by the public. According to various uploads circulating on social media, the atmosphere of the event initially took place relaxed and festive. Celebrities from various fields were seen enjoying the course of the event while talking to each other and sharing stories. But when it was Jungkook and Jimin's turn to speak, the atmosphere suddenly turned more quiet and attentive. Jungkook, who is known as a quiet but charismatic figure, began the conversation by expressing his gratitude to the fans who have supported BTS over the years. He said that the journey with the BTS members was not an easy one. There are many challenges, pressures, and sacrifices that they have to face in order to reach their current position. Every step we take is never done alone. We always have other members, family, and of course the army who continue to provide support, Jungkook said in an atmosphere that was called very emotional by fans who followed the development of the event. Jungkook's remarks immediately gained the attention of the guests present. Some cameras even highlighted the expression of Beckham, who seemed to be listening seriously. The former England captain was seen giving a warm smile as a form of appreciation for what Jungkook conveyed. Shortly thereafter, Jimin continued the conversation in a no less touching tone. The owner of the soft voice revealed how valuable the friendship and togetherness that has been established between the members of BTS over the years. Jimin explained that behind the great success seen on stage, there are many difficult moments they have experienced together. But it was precisely those experiences that made their relationship even stronger. We learned to understand each other, support each other, and strengthen each other. That's what keeps us going to this day, said Jimin. The statement immediately sparked an emotional reaction from many people who witnessed it. Fans on social media said they were touched because Jimin's words were considered to represent the value of friendship and cooperation that has always been one of BTS's main strengths. But one of the most attention-grabbing reactions came from iShowSpeed. The streamer, known for her very expressive personality, seemed completely speechless while listening to Jungkook and Jimin's remarks. Some video footage circulating shows him staring at the two with a surprised expression. Usually iShowSpeed is known to be always full of energy and often gives excessive reactions to various situations. However, this time many fans judged that he was really impressed with what Jungkook and Jimin delivered. The gawking expression shown by iShowSpeed immediately went viral. Within hours, the snippet of the video was widely spread across various social media platforms and gained millions of views. Many netizens made memes, screenshots, to reaction videos discussing the moment. Some fans even joked that iShowSpeed had finally found the moment that left him at a loss for words. Funny comments have sprung up on social media mentioning that the streamer usually always has something to say, but this time he could only listen. In addition to iShowSpeed, public attention was also drawn to Shakira. The international singer, who has had a long career in the world music industry, was seen nodding his head several times when Jungkook and Jimin spoke. Many fans interpreted the gesture as a form of respect for the journey and hard work BTS has gone through. The presence of Beckham and Shakira in the same moment as Jungkook and Jimin made many fans feel that BTS has truly become an important part of global popular culture. The gathering of various world icons from the fields of music, sports, and entertainment in one event shows how wide the influence of BTS members today is. On social media, hashtags related to Jungkook and Jimin immediately occupied trending positions in various countries. Soldiers from South Korea, the United States, Britain, Brazil, Indonesia, Japan, to France were busy sharing video footage and excerpts from the two's remarks. Many fans said they were proud to see how Jungkook and Jimin took advantage of the opportunity to convey a positive and inspiring message. Instead of just talking about achievement or popularity, they chose to highlight the importance of support, friendship, and gratitude. Popular culture observers also consider that moments like this are the reason why BTS remains loved by millions of people around the world. In the midst of their status as international superstars, the BTS members are still able to show humility and emotional closeness to the fans. Jungkook and Jimin are two BTS members who have a strong friendship. Over the years, the two have often shown support for each other both on stage and behind the scenes. Because of this, many fans felt that their remarks at the event felt very sincere and came from real experiences they had lived together. Not a few also mentioned that the moment became one of the most memorable highlights of the event filled with world stars. In the midst of the grandeur of the stage, the camera's spotlight, and the presence of famous figures, it was the simple words of Jungkook and Jimin that managed to leave a deep impression. Some fans even admitted that they were moved to tears after reading the full translation of the two's sayings. They feel that the message conveyed is not only relevant for BTS fans, but also for anyone who is struggling to achieve their dreams. Positive reactions continue to come from all corners of the world. Many praised Jungkook and Jimin for speaking openly about their journey. There are also those who consider that this kind of honesty and sincerity is what makes BTS different from many other artists. Meanwhile, footage of iShowSpeed's gaping expression still continues to be a hot topic of discussion. The video even spawned various humorous theories from fans as to what was really on his mind while listening to Jungkook and Jimin's remarks. Despite the various reactions that have arisen, one thing is certain, that the moment has managed to show the power of words delivered with the heart. Jungkook and Jimin don't need big shows or dramatic effects to grab the world's attention. Simply by speaking honestly about the journey, gratitude, and friendship, they managed to make the invited guests and millions of fans feel the same emotions. Now, the moment when Jungkook and Jimin confided in front of David Beckham, Shakira, and a number of world celebrities has become one of the most talked about topics by the ARMY. Meanwhile, iShowSpeed's reaction, which could not hide its surprise, continues to be remembered as the most iconic part of the event. For BTS fans, this moment is a reminder that behind all the incredible achievements the group has achieved, there are stories of struggle, hard work, and friendship that remain the main foundation. And when the story was delivered directly by Jungkook and Jimin, even a figure as expressive as iShowSpeed was made to gawk and lose words. The public's enthusiasm for the moment did not stop only at the time of the event. A few hours after various video footage began circulating, the names of Jungkook, Jimin, BTS, and iShowSpeed continued to dominate the discussion on social media. Thousands of comments have sprung up from fans and the general public who claim to be touched by the words conveyed by the two idols. Many ARMY judge that Jungkook and Jimin's speech feels very different than the speech or interview of celebrities in general. They're not trying to make a perfect impression, but rather talk about a long journey full of challenges. That's what makes a lot of people feel connected to their stories. One of the most talked about parts was when Jungkook alluded to how the support from the fans became the biggest source of strength for himself and the other BTS members. According to various comments circulating, the statement made many ARMY feel appreciated because so far they have followed the group's journey from various phases, from the debut period to becoming a global phenomenon.